podcast for MEST 2 for those new Year 12s and Year 13s who are doing the Media Studies course. So basically MEST 2 is about creating products for the about creating media products, and for this you're going to need to do it split into 3 stages. You do a pre-production stage where you write a proposal and do storyboards and scripts and things like that. Then you do production where you make the products, and then you do an evaluation at the end. Now for this you need to pick a brief. The exam board gives you 3 specific briefs to choose from, and you'll find those briefs in MEST 2 Media, MEST 2 Briefs, Coursework Briefs. And it's in there as a PDF. You need to make sure you select the one that you want to do. You've got 3 options for the briefs, 3 different areas that you can work in. One is film and TV, the other is lifestyles, and the final one is music. So you pick the one that you're most interested in. I'm not really going to talk much about the briefs because you're going to read through these. All I will say is that independent film and TV brief allows you either to do a sort of fly-on-the-wall documentary, reality TV programme, or some sort of drama series targeted towards E4's demographic, which is 15 to 35. So that is allows you to be quite creative in terms of what you're doing for that sort of area. Now, when it comes to picking your products, you have to work on 2 different platforms. So the 2 different platforms, you have to work on 2 of the 3 media platforms. The platforms being broadcast, print, and e-media. So you need to pick 2 of those and make one of the products within there that it suggests. So for brief 1, you can choose between an opening sequence of your new TV program. You can make some sort of trailer type viral marketing products, or you could do a radio segment if you choose broadcast. If you choose print, you're going to do a teaser ad campaign, so similar to sort of the things you see on E4 for like Hollyoaks and things like that, or a souvenir magazine. And if you pick e-media, you could do a 3-page fan website, or some sort of e-media marketing campaign, which could include banner advertisements, official web pages, pop-ups, etc., etc. But that's for you to pick, and you pick 2 of the platforms and 1 of the products within there. If you do brief 2, it's to do with lifestyles, and lifestyles is all to do with sport this year. So it's about promoting sport, or a sport which isn't football, tennis or hockey within the local area. So if you do choose that, you can pick from, again, you pick 2 of the 3 platforms. If you pick broadcast, so you have to do a 2 or 3 minute piece on local sporting achievement. If you pick print, it's a section for a newspaper, and you must choose 3 pages of A4 from either a local sporting personality and their achievements, a feature on a sport, or an insert into a newspaper. And if you pick e-media, it's an advertising campaign creating 3 promotional emails. So they're the options you've got for brief 2. If you pick brief 3, it's to do the music act. So it's promotion of a new band's music act for their forthcoming album and 12-date tour. It needs to be someone that isn't out there yet, so they haven't done anything yet, so you make up the music act from scratch and you establish the genre and things like that. What you can choose from if you pick to work in this section is 2 or 3 minute informational promotional video about the band, a print campaign which is either 3 pages of A4, a full page advert, half-page advert, flyer, interview within a magazine, or a 3-page website for the band, a minimum of 3 pages. So they're the briefs that you can pick from. Now what I want you to do is I want you to read through the briefs, and once you've read through the briefs and you pick one that you know you want to do, I want you to answer the questions for the various briefs, which are on this PowerPoint. So if it's a brief 1, after you've read through the brief and you've decided what you want to do, at the end there is some questions, and I want you to type these questions up and to answer them in terms of a paragraph for each one. Okay. Now, specifically, only answer the questions for the platforms that you're choosing to work on. So if you're going to do broadcast and print, don't answer the e-media questions. And you can see on the PowerPoint as you go through, there are questions for each brief. So brief 2, there are your questions there. brief 3, there are your questions there. And you need to do that, and that is your assignment task.